Hello, one and all friends and family. You are in for a very special treat today because we are doing a special episode of Step Ahead with Ernie Rivera. And what is making this episode so special? I'll tell you. I have not made an episode in 4 months, and I cannot believe that it has been 4 months. What have I been up to? The ups, the downs, the swings, the craziness. It's been a blur, and that is no joke. It has been a blur. So I'm going to catch you up on everything I've been up to, and we are going to talk today Shiba Inu and the big guy right there, AMC. That is right. We are talking AMC and Shiba Inu today with a little backstory of my 4 months. So here we go. But before we start, I will ask that you click like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so that you get the new episodes as soon as they come out. It means a lot to me, helps me build the channel, and I will be building this channel, so stay tuned for new episodes. Now, let's get started. The last episode I came out with was about 4 months ago, and what was happening about 4 months ago? It was around the time of my birthday. Some of you remember, that is right. So what was happening around then is I got into AMC stock in May, right before it took off to the 72 level, which we're all hoping we'll get back to very, very soon, and I think it will. We'll get to that in a minute. So I was doing these episodes, and I got into AMC stock. It was about that time that I was also dealing with school, as I was getting back to finishing my last year of electrical engineering, as some of you may know. So what the deal is, once I got into investing again, because I had taken a long hiatus, is I got back into it hard, and I started watching the videos day and night. A lot of you can relate to this, I think. So here is what happened. I'm watching these videos, and I'm looking at the stocks day to day, and it's so much. It's just so much, and I know some of you can relate to that right now. Now, I was also getting back to school. I was getting back to a number of things, and that kind of took me out of the game mentally. I lost focus. I only had focus for a couple of things, and that was school, and that was my stocks at the time. And the stocks, so many things have changed, as we all know. We've gone from when I got into it, it was about $15 to $72 back then. We're at about $40 right now, and we're holding strong. I do see some action to the higher levels in a couple of days. I do see some action to the higher levels leading into the new year. That's not even talking about the squeeze, but let's talk about the squeeze. I think that we are going to have it. This is my personal opinion. I am not a financial advisor. Let me throw that in. This is all for education and entertainment purposes only. So here is my thinking on the whole squeeze. There is a limited time that they have to pay back their bills. They are on a time limit. They are on a crunch. Every day costs them more and more to hold their shorts. So why do I expect it to happen around New Year? That's because a lot of you original apes, I consider myself a second generation ape. I was grandfathered in somewhere around May, right before we hit the big numbers. And some of you people who have been in since January, that makes up most of you apes out there, and congratulations and good for you, and I mean it from the bottom of my heart. That is amazing. That takes a lot of dedication. That takes a lot of perseverance, and that is something we are talking about right now. But here's the thing: capital gains tax, right? So any trade that you hold for less than a year, they can tax you so high. I think it's like 30-35%, something like that. I don't remember the exact number off the top of my head, but it is high. So what is going on? The U.S. government, it's no secret that right now they need money. They need money. They keep raising our credit limit there so that we can continue to borrow, so we can continue to pay our bills. And you know, things are looking tight all over, and certainly they can use a little extra revenue. Well, what's going to be extra revenue for them? This is going to be extra revenue, because this is going through, in my personal opinion. We are going to squeeze, in my personal opinion, and so many different places are agreeing with us. I think we have a 100 out of 100 squeeze score right now going on. The short interest is at about 17 point something percent. It is down from its all-time highs in the 21-ish area, but we still got a lot of juice going, and I think it's going to happen eventually. And it is in the government's best interest, if they want all these people from all over their country who will suddenly find themselves in flush with cash, if they want these people to pay the highest amount of taxes possible, because guess what? If you're holding a position for over a year, you do not pay the same amount of taxes. You pay a lower rate, and that is not in the government's best interest. So I think they are going to be hurrying things along. That is my own theory, tinfoil hat and all, just so you know. So that was our little talk on AMC for a second. Let me get back to everything that was going on. So it's been a crazy 4 months, and I emphasize the crazy. You know, we've lost people this last half a year. You know, we have you know, the sickness going on that I can't really talk about because I don't know if I'm going to get demonetized or what, but we have the thing going on right now, and you know, we've lost some people in the family, and my sympathies go out to my family right now, who is suffering from this loss. Separate from that, and that's not a small thing, that is a huge thing, that's a huge life-changing thing, but it's not exactly my news to share, so I'm going to move on for a second. Besides that, you know, we've lost friends. We've lost friends over these 6 months. And why have we lost friends? Because guess where my gains are? My gains are about 6 times my original investment, which, you know, some of you are doing way better than that. Some of you are not doing as good as that. But my point is, I have not ever had enough money in my life to ever make anyone jealous, and suddenly I get just a smidge, just enough to make me less anxious about life in general. And some people who I've known for a great many years started getting very jealous over that. They let people and things and whatever whisper in their ear, and it's been rough to lose friends and family over this. It's been a rough few months, and a lot of you are feeling that. You know, so I want you guys to stay strong. I want you to stay with your friends, with your family. You know, take care of each other, because at the end of the day, that is what this is about. That is what I see this about for myself. You know, why are we in this? We're in this for life-changing money. Repeat, life-changing money. That is no joke. And it is so that we can not just cover ourselves with pleasures, whatever that means to you, I don't know, but so that we can help those around us, so that we can increase or better the human condition of those around us. You know, I have this little philosophy, this little saying that pleasure doesn't bring happiness, purpose does. Let me repeat that one more time. Pleasure does not bring happiness, purpose does. This is giving me a purpose, something to move forward to. This, my schooling, this is what I have going on right now, and this has been a roller coaster again. Now let me talk Shiba Inu for a second, if I could. So Shiba Inu, I just got into that a little bit ago, and by a little bit ago, I mean a little bit after I should have. I got into it a couple days ago. You got the timestamp, you know what day it is, but I got into it a few days ago. This was after its recent spike, its recent highs. Why did I get into Shiba Inu? And I'll tell you why. Because Shiba Inu, for me, feels safe. And I'll let you know exactly what I mean by that. So here we have a coin that's running off of you know, 4 zeros and some change, right? 4 zeros and some change. You know what that means if you're in the game. So 4 zeros and some change. I think that the price is incredibly low. I think that it has a massive upside potential. I think that the people behind Shiba Inu, you know, over at Shiba Coin, I think they have a game plan, and I think that plan is going to work. Now, to what extent, I don't know, but I do see very high potential when you sit and wait. Now, here's the thing about crypto, all crypto, but you know, again, not financial advisor. This is for education, entertainment purposes only. So here's the thing about crypto. Tons of cryptos fail every day. Tons of cryptos are pump and dumps. I do not think that this is one of those. It became safe in my mind recently over this last bull run after I heard their game plan. Now, why is Shiba Inu so cheap? It is so cheap. How cheap is it? I don't know. How cheap is it? Well, it is this cheap. It is so cheap that they have, well, it is so cheap because they have, I think it's like 400 trillion coins, something ridiculous. I don't know the exact numbers. Maybe it's 4 trillion. I don't know. I think it's 400. It's something ridiculous. Now, their plan to burn coins is a sound one. I think they're doing the right thing. I think they're trying to raise the price of their coin because they want their coin to matter. Now, is this gonna have drastic changes overnight? Maybe not. But here's the thing: I think that most cryptos, once they are safe, whatever that means to you, I think a lot of them will go up. Now, how long do you have to hold on to it? That's the thing. You know, maybe you got in right before a bull run. Maybe you're sitting pretty on some profits. Maybe you want to sell, and that's your business. I don't know. But in my opinion, you know, even when the prices start going down with a crypto property that's safe, let's say Bitcoin or Ethereum, right? And they do go down. We've seen this. We've seen a couple year long bear market, right? Well, in my opinion, you know, crypto is going up. It's the way of the future. There are a number of countries that are making it its currency right now. That's amazing. How amazing is that? So, you know, but if you were unlucky enough to buy at the highs and now we are at the lows, you may need to hold on for a year or two before you see that reversal, before you see it start going up. And again, the trend is always up. The trend for crypto is always up, but it may take a couple years. If we find ourselves in a bear market, which is a possibility, it may take a couple years. So never, here's my advice, here's my personal opinion, I should say. It is not advice because I cannot give advice because I'm not a personal whatever. But for education purposes only, for fun purposes only, I would say never throw in anything that you aren't willing to set on fire, because you do not know how long you are going to have to leave it there. You know, don't be throwing in money for the groceries. Don't be throwing in money for your mortgage. You know, whatever you have extra that you can literally see yourself being without completely for 2 years at least, throw it in there if you so choose. That's what I would do if you so choose. I can't tell you what to choose. But anyway, we have tremendous news. You know, I've never seen bull runs like this for certain stocks. I know that that things are looking shaky in the stock market. They're looking shaky in the S&P 500. They're looking shaky in the housing market. But guess what? The AMC GME squeeze, that thing is resistant to the falling of the stock market. And here's why: because they shorted the companies with a tremendous amount of shorts. There are a lot of according to people, allegedly, I don't know, I can't say, but allegedly, with a bunch of synthetic shorts. We don't know how many are out there, and eventually they will have to buy it back from us because it costs them so much every day to hold on to it. So that is my idea on the matter. I do believe that it will squeeze. I do believe it will squeeze around January. That's my tinfoil hat idea. I don't know, but it's going up. Crypto is going up right now. A lot of people are getting rich, and my last bit of philosophy on this matter: don't let that greed cloud your eyes. Don't let it get in your brain, because you know, you start seeing all this money, you might see your neighbors becoming millionaires, because it is happening. It's happening a lot. You know, these people are all over YouTube posting their profits. Yeah, I'm keeping it a little secret, a little on down low for now. But anyway, yeah. So you know, you might see those dollar signs in your eyes, and it might start getting confusing. You might be throwing in money from funds that you do not really have. You'll lose them. You will lose those funds because eventually you're going to need to pull them out, and you are going to sell at a loss, because you always have to sell at the absolute worst time possible. So again, do not throw any money into this that you aren't willing to set on fire first. There's a saying, you know, when newbies, when new people to the market, whether that be the stock market or crypto market, start losing their cash, you know, there's a saying that you are doing what? You are paying your tuition, and that is no joke. You know, I first started looking into the markets when I was a couple years younger. I don't know, like 4 years ago at least, and I had been reading about it before that, but I got into it after I had studied it a bit, and guess what happened? I lost big, because that's what happens when you start, especially if you don't have a game plan. If you're new, you're probably going to lose. So take it slow, test the waters. Don't let that scare you. You know, because what you are doing is you are paying your tuition. You are getting your rewards in experience. And that experience will pay off on a future date if you keep with it. That is my alleged guarantee. So I really am feeling good about catching up with you guys. I thank you guys for watching my video. It's been a great one. Click like and subscribe once again. It has been a pleasure, and I will see you soon. This has been Step Ahead with Ernie Rivera. I am your host, Ernie Rivera. See you later. Peace.